Over the last few weeks, we've talked about something that many couples experience but rarely recognize while it's happening: drift. The truth is, most marriages don't fall apart overnight. They slowly become less intentional.
You can still love each other, you can still raise kids together, and you can still function as a team, and yet feel emotionally disconnected. We've lived enough life and walked with enough couples to know that drift is real. But here's what we've also learned: drift is not a destiny.
And honestly, we've experienced some of that ourselves. Not because we stopped loving each other, not because we wanted our marriage to drift, but because life gets busy. Counseling schedule, ministry, kids, responsibilities. And if we're not careful, even good things can slowly pull us away from intentionally connecting. Stephanie and I have had seasons where we've had to slow down, have hard conversations, extend grace to each other, and intentionally reconnect. That's one of the reasons this message is so personal for us. We've experienced it. We're not sharing this from a place of perfection. We're sharing it from a place of process. One of the biggest myths about marriage is that healthy marriages are just found. Well, they're not. Healthy marriages are built. Every strong marriage you admire is the result of thousands of intentional choices. Choices to communicate, choices to forgive, to reconnect, to keep showing up.
And that's important because many couples assume something is wrong when marriage gets difficult. But difficulty doesn't mean your marriage is broken. It often means there's an opportunity for growth.
Absolutely. One of the most powerful lessons we've learned is this: marriage doesn't fix you, it reveals you. It reveals your fears, your wounds, expectations, patterns, and sometimes what feels like a marriage problem is actually an invitation to your own personal growth.
When couples stop asking, "What's wrong with my spouse?" and start asking, "What is God trying to teach me?" everything begins to change. One thing we want every couple to hear is this: healthy marriages are not perfect marriages. We certainly don't have it all figured out. We've had misunderstandings. We've had hard conversations, seasons where we had to intentionally reconnect.
The strongest couples we've ever met weren't the couples with the easiest story. They were the couples who chose to keep growing. And that's exactly why we wrote The Intentional Marriage. Not because we have all the answers, not because we've done everything perfectly, but because we've seen what happens when couples stop drifting and start building intentionally.
This book is designed to help couples strengthen communication, trust, emotional connection, intimacy, spiritual unity, one intentional step at a time.
So if your marriage is strong right now, we hope this book helps you build an even stronger foundation.
And if you've experienced some drift, some distance, or some discouragement, we want you to know that there is hope.
Healthy marriages aren't built because couples get everything right. They're built because couples keep showing up.
One conversation at a time, one act of grace at a time, and one intentional decision at a time.
So here's the thing: strong marriages are not found, they're built intentionally. And we would be honored to walk alongside of you and your spouse through this journey.
Relationship restoration.